Stephen A. Smith just went full beast mode, tearing into Steph Curry and Jimmy Butler like they were yesterday's news. After a gut-wrenching loss to the Clippers, this rant was pure fire, an absolute must-watch meltdown. Hold onto your popcorn, this is about to get ugly.
Stephen A., did yesterday's loss cost the Warriors a deep playoff run?
I believe it did. I really, really do. I mean, I think that when you're talking about the play-in, obviously that denies them the opportunity of the additional rest that they were looking for. And that's the big thing with me, Eminem, because it's like I'm looking at it from that standpoint, and I know we're about to have Shannon on in a second here. I'm looking at it for you've got Kawhi Leonard jumping into Jimmy Butler, catching a knee in that thigh. So Jimmy Butler's compromised to some degree. I can't imagine he'll be 100% by tomorrow. We shall see. Then you've got Steph Curry with that right thumb situation that he's working through. Had you won yesterday's game, it buys you the whole week of rest and the ability to potentially recover from all of that going up against Memphis. It's a relatively physical team. They're not the greatest shooters in the world, but Ja Morant has elevated his level of play. Who knows what he's going to be able to bring to the table? And then let's say, for example, Golden State wins this game. If you win this game, you're going up against Houston. How often are we going to sleep on Houston? They got to be shot makers, make no mistake about it. But they got athletes. They can score. They certainly can defend on an elite level, and they definitely can rebound on an elite level as well. Plus, they have that size. So I don't like this at all. I'm still holding out hope because obviously Draymond made his guarantee, and I would like to see Steph Curry for as long as we possibly can. But I do look at that loss yesterday and the extra load that it's going to put on them, and I do think that it's something that could derail the Golden State Warriors sooner than later. Listen, I would say this to you. First of all, you would know this better than me. Just because everybody plays doesn't mean everybody plays well. That's number one. Number two, when we look at it, and we have to at least say, how many years are we going to look at the Golden State Warriors and see them undersized and continuously believe that that's a mountain that they can always climb? Şengün is a brother. I mean, this brother could ball. This big man could ball. He's one of the better big men in the game of basketball. Make no mistake about it. So he's going to bring you some problems. You got a guy like Amen Thompson in his second year. This brother is special. This is a star in the making, Marcus. I'm telling you right now, you know this. This brother is a dog. And he going to go out there and you're talking about him. Whether it's, I don't think you want him chasing Steph, my Lord. We don't need him hospitalized, looking up, needing oxygen and all of that stuff because you're chasing Steph Curry around at age 37 that still has the conditioning that's off the charts. But the Jimmy Butlers of the world and others are what you can bring to the table. The Pajimskis of the world. This guy has the potential to help and assist in neutralizing those guys. You brought up Van Vliet with his championship pedigree. Let's not ignore Dylan Brooks and what he brings to the table in terms of toughness and defensive prowess as well. All of these things that you look at from the Houston Rockets, I don't think we can summarily dismiss them or underestimate them. Certainly the experience definitely falls in Golden State's favor. But I'm looking into Houston's depth, their personnel. I'm looking at the questionable, and I don't like to say this because Steve Kerr, I think, is one of the top 6 coaches in the history of basketball. But I'm surprised that a guy like Kuminga wasn't utilized more yesterday and stuff like that. You looking at him and like, is he gonna be a part of the rotation come playoff time? There's some strange things that be going on sometimes in Golden State. And I'm just looking at Houston with Ime Udoka. This brother can coach his butt off. He's a Coach of the Year candidate, make no mistake about it. I think that it's hard to underestimate. Could Golden State beat them? Sure. But I can't look at Houston and just dismiss the possibility that they could take out Golden State. I really can't, especially with the predicament that Golden State has now put themselves in, as opposed to having a week's rest before you go up against somebody like Houston. Yeah. Marcus, you got me, bro. You got me. That damn Kawhi Leonard looks special right now. He's looking special right now.
It's time to put some respect on his name, baby.
I can't. Well. Let me tell you this. I'm never gonna go for anybody accusing me of disrespecting his name because the brother can ball. My issue was his availability, not what he did when he was available. We all know what the brother can do. But having said that, to miss the first 34 games of the season, to come out and play since March, over the last 21 games. The Clippers are 18-3, with the number 1 offense in basketball when Kawhi Leonard is on the basketball court. And then the brothers averaging 25.7 on 52% shooting, 43% from three-point range, and just balling. I mean, I'm looking at him last night, making steals, going the length of the court, jumping. I'm like this. He dunked, he came down like, is he hurt? Is he hurt? Is he going to be all right? You know what I'm saying? I'm just looking at him, and I'm like, he running that back down on the court. He looked pretty damn good. And I'm looking at him, and I'm saying, ooh, this is going to get very interesting, because here's what it comes down to. With Kawhi Leonard healthy, Kawhi Leonard can carry the Los Angeles Clippers to the conference finals. He can do that. We can't dismiss. Listen, they can talk Zubac all they want to. He's about to. I appreciate what we've been seeing from him. It's about to come to an end. Now you're going up against the Joker. You can wrap that up. All that stuff you've been doing numbers-wise, it ain't gonna be anything compared to his numbers, okay? But Kawhi and James Harden could deliver the goods in a series against Denver. And this Kawhi Leonard that I'm looking at right now, if that brother with this James Harden that I've been seeing, man, it's getting interesting. Clippers could go to the conference finals, if not the finals, with this brother. Kawhi looks special right now. I gotta give you credit.
To be honest, Stephen, I gotta disagree, right?
Okay.
Guys, no one's 100%. Jimmy Butler, he did take a knee, but I think Jimmy Butler is a tough guy. I think he will be out there. I think he's the difference maker, right, in this against Memphis in the play-in game. But also, listen, if I can get the Rockets first in the playoffs, I'm feeling good. I think the Rockets has been a really good regular season team. They need so many guys to play well to win. I'm just not rolling with that, right? If Jimmy come back, if they get that win, Jimmy is a difference maker. I'm just not rolling with the Rockets, because your best guys are your youngest guys, right? You have Fran VanVleet that won a championship with Toronto. Outside of that, like I'm still digging. Not even experience, but who's been there? Like your best guy is your youngest guy. Your best scorer is your youngest guy. I think that the Warriors have different combinations where they can cut a lot of that off, right? Sagoon's a center. I think Draymond Green is arguably in the Defensive Player of the Year candidate. I think he can cut his water off, right? I think, yes, they might be tired from going to a deep game with the Clippers, but man, everybody plays in these games. Everybody's ready for this time. That switch that I think that Golden State needs to hit, I think they will hit that, right? They're a really good team. You have Steph Curry. Man, if I'm Golden State and we can get past the Grizzlies, I'm sitting real nice and clean.
Stephen A?
Well, I was.
Let's hear what Jimmy Butler has to say. Always intense, always real. He doesn't hold back, and we're listening.
Play some dominoes, drink some coffee. That helped me feel better.
You played 48 minutes tonight. You remember the last time you got up to 48? I'm sure a recent playoff game.
I don't remember, but it was a 48 to a losing effort. So hopefully the next 48 is going to be towards a dub.
Did you go in this knowing you were going to play almost the whole game?
I would like to hope so. Whatever it takes to win at this point for everybody. If 48's needed, 50's needed, then you got to be able to do it. We did it, so we back to the drawing board. We got an important one on Tuesday.
Did the coaches tell you that was? Oh, you just the way it worked out?
I'm always ready to go though.
How do you feel going into the play-in? Obviously, you've had great success at the play-in. The Warriors, on the other hand, have not had good success in this configuration.
We're great. We're right where we want to be. We still got an opportunity, and we control our own fate. We're going to be just fine.
What are the things you want to take from this game into the next one?
Win.
You guys couldn't win this one, though.
I know.
So what are the things what do you want to take from this?
Don't lose. That's what I'm saying. Don't lose.
Did the offense run pretty well for the most part, you thought?
Yeah, we're all right. Maybe contest some shots a little bit better. Oh, get to lose balls. There you go. You lose balls, rebound. I think my sorry ass had one rebound, so if I rebound a lot more, the game might be different.
It's hard to win minus 17 rebounding.
Yeah.
So.
You've been a part of a lot of playing. Like, do you like that change that the league implemented 5 or so years ago?
I don't take any chance for granted to play basketball, to compete and to win, whether it be the playoffs or play-in, any basketball game. I think I'm super blessed to be able to call myself a professional basketball player in the best league in the world. So as long as I get to go out there and compete, I'm happy.
What was the matchup against Kawhi like for you?
It's a good one, as it always is. 2 fierce competitors, along with everybody else over there and in this locker room. They got us tonight, but maybe we'll see them down the road.
Is there anything different that you do to prepare for a playing game, or is it just kind of business as usual?
Nah, I go into every game the exact same. Confident, working on my craft, seeing how I can get everybody involved. And more than anything, I'm trying to figure out a way to win.
Anything you feel like you can take from that last matchup with Memphis a couple weeks ago going into Tuesday?
Honestly, I don't even remember that. I had to ask questions about it earlier today. I'll go watch some film and figure out how I can help everybody in here be productive and be the best version of themselves, along with myself, and get one on the home floor.
Asked Draymond what mindset was going into a play, and he said, "We got Jimmy." That's what our mindset is. What is it like to hear that, and do you feel that responsibility?
I do. But man, we got a lot of really good basketball players around this locker room, key in what we're trying to do. I like the confidence that he has in myself. I also have that same amount of confidence. So I know that I and we have a job to do, and I know that we're capable of doing it. So playing, here we come.
What did it feel like, not only his confidence in you, but I mean, Steve obviously ran a lot of the offense through you today. I mean, there was clearly a big responsibility today. And think about the arc of your season, this is what you wanted, right?
I wanted to win. I don't care who the ball, who's getting the touches, who's scoring. It didn't end the way that we wanted to end, so we got to figure something out, myself included, and man, hit the ground running come Tuesday. But it felt good to have the ball, make all the right decisions, put the ball in the basket sometimes. But all of that to say, we still got a game on Tuesday that we're gonna win.
You sound not worried now about your thigh. Were you in the moment? I mean, you looked like you were struggling.
I mean, it hurt.
Yeah,
it hurt, but I'm not too worried. I know that I'm gonna be ready to go. Armando's gonna take great care of me.
Did you get a knee or something in the thigh? Is that what happened?
Yeah.
Just underneath the basket.
Did you learn something today about what you can do with this team in this type of pressure-packed game?
Nah, we've all known what everybody can do, not just myself. This is just a really good, time of the year for everybody, and I'm excited that we all get to showcase our talents again on Tuesday.
What's required to improve in the loose ball department?
The will and want to do it. You can't just bend over and try to pick it up. You got to get on the floor, put your nose on it, dive. Everybody. Probably except with Steph. I don't want Steph to dive. I don't. I'm just being brutally honest.
Can you describe how, obviously everything's changed since you've come, just the level of play? I don't know if it's like 600, 700 ball, but how hard it is to do that down the stretch, which you guys have been able to do with you in the lineup now.
We all right. Like I said, we right where we want to be. We get an opportunity to play again at home. I think we've played well every quarter. I think, some of our best basketball is late in the fourth. Everybody's confident. Everybody's comfortable. Everybody know where the ball got to go. So on Tuesday, I think we'll see a different outcome.
What's different to you? What's different to you about today's game, Tuesday's game, the playoffs? I mean, everyone talks about the intensity. Is the style change? I mean, what about this?
I think the focus, the importance of every single possession, knowing what you're supposed to be doing, knowing that they gonna know what you're supposed to be doing, and also you're supposed to know what they're supposed to be doing at the same time. I think that's the biggest difference. And we got a game on Tuesday, but then after that, we potentially could be playing the same team 7 times.
Great, thank you.